query I have is, can I unload it? Because otherwise that seed and fertilizer is stuck in that seeder forever. If it behaves itself, I'm not too worried about keeping it filled over the course of a year. It's not advisable, but I'm not worried about it. But if it misbehaves, then I kind of want to get it unloaded. I may unload it anyway and refill the fertilizer tank behind us, since we still have to do some fertilization. Alrighty, let's see if we fit through the gate again. That's through. That's struggling. We've hit the fence and we're in. The Valtra made it. So we're kind of done on the top fields. It's working. So we have all our work done for now on our fields. I think we have 2 fields that need another round of fertilization, plus the grass field. And then we'll need to get out and herbicide the fields that have weeds on them. I might do 100% herbicide spread. Okay, that's a bit disconcerting. Unless that was the Valtra running into the back of it. Okay. We're okay with that for now. A little bit worrying when equipment jumps into the air for no apparent reason. That usually means you're going to have a problem later. So. Okay, let's turn this around here. See if it unloads. It does. That's good. And I'm going to pull it forward over here. And stop. Jump out, go get the Valtra. Helper B is blocked by an object. Dude, what object are you blocked by? Don't see an object there, but okay, whatever. Fill that up with fertilizer. And I'll park this back in the shed next to the Lindner, at least for the moment. Gets it out of the way. Actually, since we have only 500 litres in there, I think maybe what we should do is see how badly we can wreck this barn. Very badly. Okay, we're in. So we can empty that pallet completely. well, there's only 1,500 in there total. Okay, so gonna need to go shopping for some more liquid fertilizer at some time, not right now. At least I don't think right now. Eek. Put this in here. Since I am going to deem that as still in current use. Forward a bit and turn that off as done for now. Now, the reason I left this parked over here is so I could reverse it straight back and load those seeds back in the tank. In the right direction too. So 1 pallet of seeds, 2 pallets of seeds, and pull this around. Well, as seeders go and mods go, I'm fairly happy with how that one's turned out, at least for now. The last mod seeder that I put in this shed, however, ended up turning 90 degrees and trying to drive out of this, the end wall where the fuel tank is, or where that shed is. So we shall have to see if that's a thing or not. Meantime, I'm going to try and get this back in the shed using the big tractor, because why not? Well, that's the back end in. And we have missed oops. It seems there are impact points on the yeah, that's not going to go in there. Not at that angle. Okay. Do I own the piece of land over there? Where is my land? This area here is a relatively flat piece of ground that we own. Okay, what buildings do we have available to us? Oh, I need spending money. The only one that really works for this seeder is that one. However, okay, I will take the seeder down to this field, which is eventually going to be a yard extension. So in Farm Sim 17, this was set up not as a grass field, but as a field you could use for placeables. So I'm planning to do the same thing on this farm. But for right now, we will just plant this here. Actually, in theory, I could use that shed for that right now, but we're not going to. I'll just leave it in the field. Okay, is there anything else I need to do with this tractor? No. I think what I'll do is park it alongside the Challenger, since these are the only two tractors we're going to be keeping in here for now. Okay, that one's done. Ooh. Yeah. How are we doing? Oh my goodness, we've already got 2 full pallets of wool. Should I load it? Now, let's have a look. Price of wool these days, 770 per pallet. That's not a lot of money. Let's market forces. Wool is worth almost nothing. Now, I think this is establishing the baseline for wool. This is an over-optimistic price based on the game as normal. So I fully expect tomorrow, when it dawns, the price of wool will not be 1,300, it will be 800. And then it will descend from there. Come back up. The reason this price is as it is because I altered the economy after the game started. So it established a 1,250 price, but it wasn't really that once I'd finished messing with things. Sheep need a lot of stuff. Still none expecting babies. Okay. Water's full, cleanliness is meh. Grass and hay, so we need to feed some more hay. I'm going to take half a thing. Now I was thinking of keeping, I could put the name, I'm going to put the wool in this thing as well. Assuming I can get the door open. There we go. Okay. Let's go get the Linma. Oh, that's good. I'm going to guess that the police line do not cross markers are actually not where the bales spawn. Still, that's still 1,500 pounds of wool value. The other one. So I'm impressed with the production rate. I don't believe these are the best sheep for either wool production or sheep reproduction. They're Dorset sheep, and the reason I selected them is because Dorset is if not an adjacent county, it's within 2 counties of this one, or where this farm is nominally based. I think they do eat less than the main sheep producing sheep, or wool producing sheep, should I say, sheep producing sheep. Ooh, that's a little bit close to that turnout. Okay, that should be sheep fed. Wrong screen. Sheep are full. So we'll grab that bale. Okay, we'll drive forwards and grab that bale. There we go. Take this back to the shed. Think large breed of sheep that grows moderately fast, has modest wool production, and requires a medium amount of feed as an adult. It's relatively prolific. It's a medium breed that is used for wool production, grows slowly, is not very prolific, but requires a lot of feed. Doesn't require a lot of feed. I think it's the Suffolk, large breed of sheep that grows extremely fast, produces a modest amount of wool, requires a lot of feed as an adult, is prolific and slow maturing. That one doesn't produce wool. So I think most people go for either this one or the Suffolk. Let's close the gate. Top up the water, head back to the yard. All right. That up. Push that back in the corner. Boop. There we go. And that's all done. Done. Reverse exit. we're done in that shed. And fill up that. Oh. I'm going to need to put the weight on the back. Alrighty. Grab this, put this away, and it's probably considered to be lunchtime right about now in the real world. There now, no balancing on two wheels. Well, it is only 440 litres, but no balancing on two wheels. That's a good thing. Stuff that in there. Oops. Let's look out the front window. There we go. I'll probably drop the weight just because. Kind of heavy. You probably don't want it sat on the tractor. Alright, so that is done also. We cleared off the wall that was there, and that basically the positioning of that wall, that's why I didn't want to keep the tractors in here, because they would just not get anywhere. There's probably going to end up in the lower field as well, in a shed. We'll get round to that later. Meanwhile, over here, has the dog eaten the food? Nope. Okay, where'd the dog go? Dog's gone and got stuck in a wall somewhere. Yes. He's not under there. He's not around here. I haven't seen him all day. Okay, so how are we doing? We have so 3 fields planted with crops plus the grass. I'll turn the grass on for now. Grass is growing, that's considered planting. We need to wait for it to germinate. Temperatures are good for that. That is on its, what I call the second stage of growth. These are on the first stage of growth, with the first green bar is planted, although yellow is now planted, but it hasn't grown out of the ground yet. So, Robert, good morning, and actually good afternoon, and welcome to the stream. That's done with. We just need to herbicide that, which we'll do at the next stage. this needs fertilizer, this needs fertilizer, this needs fertilizer, and that will be all the fertilization complete. So we're doing fairly okay with that. That's nothing, that's nothing. Well, tells me stuff. We are seriously not making money at the moment. Although we are doing contracts, which is keeping us at least a bit solvent. We have 2 fertilizing contracts, one on 36, one on 38. Let's turn the grass off and see where those are. They sound like they're fairly close together. 36, 38. So those are, we can get to those going out of, there's a little track round the back of the shed we're keeping our truck stuff in. So those are fairly convenient to do. We might look at doing those in next week's stream. So for now we have been playing for 4.5 hours, so time to call it. Used a ton of seed. That is a lot of seed. Well, litres, maybe not. We did some fertilizing, not fertilizing, I want cultivating. We did 4 acres of cultivating. It's a thing. Anyway, I am gonna say goodbye. We have lunch to find and stuff to go and order for the new house. So we'll be back Monday for another Ungersheim stream, and next week on Saturday for the last Oakfield farm stream in this house. In the meantime, everybody have a good weekend, and for now I'm out of here.